Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our Councilwoman Kelsey Lozada, our Vice President and soon to be 47th President of the United States of America, Kamala Harris. And listen, so did you see the baby? Did you want to see the baby over there? So listen, when the baby comes, you have to take the picture. She had the baby smiling, so she's going to be the babysitter. We gotta get how many more days? Let me hear you say 9 days. 9 days. Councilwoman Kelsey.
How old are you already?
You know, 9 days.
9 days.
9 days. And hard work is good work, as we know. We are winning.
Yeah,
We are going to win. And part of this, and I want to thank everybody for all the work that you've been doing. Mayor, Councilman, you know, here's how I think about this. 9 days, obviously the goal is to win, but the goal also for me, and I know for all of us, is in this process to build community, right? To build coalitions, to remind people that we're all in this together. I think there's been so much about these last many years in the so-called Trump era. There's been about trying to have people point their fingers at each other and divide people and make people feel small. And what I know about the leaders who are here, we know the real measure of the strength of leaders based on who you lift up, not who you beat down. Come on now. So we're going to continue to work on that. But you all have been doing such extraordinary work, and truly the path to victory runs through Philly, and it runs through Pennsylvania, and it runs through all of you. Thank you for that.
We're afraid of the cages.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. I so strongly believe that our campaign in this fight really is not against something, it is for something. You know, today, for example, I announced my policy on Puerto Rico.
Thank
And I'll tell you, I mean, I've been to Puerto Rico right after Maria, for example. This is not a new area of focus for me. In fact, my team will tell you that even when I was in the Senate, knowing Puerto Rico doesn't have a senator, I always felt a need and an obligation to do what I could as a senator to make sure that Puerto Rico's needs were met. And I have some work that I did during the Senate years that is in furtherance of that. But this morning I announced what we're going to, so my whole economic plan, whether it be around affordable housing, getting families a child tax credit, supporting our small businesses, I call it an opportunity economy in terms of the vision, right? About giving people access to opportunity, knowing that the people in all communities, in our community, they want, yes, a job, but they want to be able to build wealth. They want to be able to build intergenerational wealth, home ownership, small business growth, right? So I call it an opportunity economy. The thing I mentioned this morning is I'm going to create basically an opportunity economy task force for Puerto Rico. And specifically focused on two things. One, bringing the private sector with nonprofits, with the Puerto Rican leadership around, and the federal government, around focusing on what we need to do around building economic opportunity on the island as an extension of the overall plan for an opportunity economy. Again, home ownership, small business, all of that. But the second piece of it specifically, and this is something I saw from the times that I've been there, to examine what we need to do better, is the electrical grid, right?
Yes.
Right. And so focusing specifically on what we need to do to bring resources and to attract investment to finally deal with that grid. And we know that Puerto Rico, among the many challenges that it faces, it can be ground zero for extreme climate. And so as we know, the electrical grid and what we need to do in terms of restoring and building up and investing in the workforce and the economy includes focusing on everything that we've been talking about as a general matter around investing in a clean energy economy, in resilience adaptation to extreme weather events. So I came because I want to thank you all for what you're doing, but I also want to share with you that the work that we are doing is, yes, it's about this campaign, but it's so much bigger. And I really believe that we are all a part of a new generation of leadership for our country that is optimistic and ambitious, and may I say for myself, quite impatient about knowing that we can get things done. All right, I'm looking at two incredible leaders who know exactly and do exactly. Yeah, man. Alright, so we're gonna get it done. But again, thank you all, and especially this Sunday, taking time away from your families and your other obligations to join me. I appreciate it very much.
When we fight, we win. When we fight,